Alright, Doomtubers, welcome back to my channel. This is a game I'm playing right now. It's hard, but I like it. It's good. It's a nice 8-bit gem for the NES. There's not much to say about it. Support from a computer game, Ultima Exodus. It's actually Ultima 3 : Exodus. It doesn't say Ultima 3 on the cart or on the title screen there, but it is in fact Ultima 3. And the strategy guide, I just picked it up. Actually, it'll be in my next pickups video. Sorry for the spoiler there. Strategy guide actually does a good job of kind of setting up the story for you. It tells you basically what happens in a brief, kind of story to get you up to date on what happens in Ultima 1 and 2. It introduces you to a character named Lord British, who is the king of the place where you're at. And the first evil villain, Mundane, evil wizard Mundane, and he's who you fight in Ultima 1, and then in Ultima 2 you fight his girlfriend Minax, who's a crazy bitch. Mondane's disciple is how she is described. She is who you fight in Ultima 2, and then in Ultima 3, of course, you're fighting Exodus. Sorry, brain fart there. Ultima Exodus for the NES. That's got really annoying title music, so I'll get going here. Nova, that's kind of a character I use, a name that I use a lot. It does allow you to, pick whichever name you want. And I'm not gonna do a let's play or anything, so I'm actually just gonna choose my current file and go with that. Where I'm at right now, I'm in the castle right now, Lord British's castle at the moment. And one of the things about this game that's sort of annoying, but I don't know, I guess once you get used to it, it's fine. But regardless of how much experience you have or you've gained, you have to come up here and talk to Lord British. Each individual has to talk to him to see if you have enough experience to level up. So each person has to talk to him, and so just to see if they have enough experience to level. And you talk to him, each individual talks to him. Let's see here, I think if you just let it go, that brings up this screen here. Nova, my main character, he's a human ranger, level 5. Moon is a human paladin. Zav is a fuzzy lark, and Kai is a bobbit cleric. The bobbits have better white magic abilities, or in this case clerical magic, and the fuzzies have better black magic or wizardry type magic. But there is like a limit, I think, before you get some. You have to go to places and do certain things before you can get past level 5, I think. So if we step outside the castle here into the overworld, one of the unfortunate things about this game, and I call it unfortunate, but really, I mean, it makes sense, is that the enemies don't stay the same strength in a given area. They get stronger with you. As you level up, they level up, and then as you level up, there's also stronger monsters that come in. These are skeletons right now, and the battle system is somewhere between turn-based and tactical. RPG or strategic or strategy, whatever. It's somewhere between that, I think. It's actually it's kind of a pain, the battle system, especially because it takes so long to do, because you can only move one space at a time, and in the 4 directions, and your characters can only attack in 4 directions, but the enemies can attack in all directions. So one of your best bets in this game, in my opinion so far, and I've heard a lot of people agree with me, is to get ranged weapons and magic. Magic is definitely trump to physical attacks in this game, but it does help to have ranged weapons. Like my ranger, the one blinking right now, has a blowgun. So if I click fight and I push the direction, it's going to attack the one in front of me. Same with my paladin, but there was no one in front of them, and also my lark, and I've missed both. I'm not going to do anything with my cleric right yet. Leave her still. But there is one cool thing that a cleric can do, and I should go ahead and show that. It's just a spell, Undead, which for enemies like this, which are undead, you can cast this spell, and if it doesn't miss, it does damage to one or all of them, or some of them. And it's usually pretty strong too. So it's kind of a nice little spell to know. There it is. Took out 1, 2, 3. Just took out 3 of them, but then Kai gets experience for each one she took out. So there you go, that was one battle, but that was against really easy ones. And after every battle is these treasure chests. And in the chests, I think it's almost always money, gold, or whatever. God, I think it's gold in this game. It's hard to keep track of the money in the different RPGs. Like Phantasy Star, it's Macetas. And in Final Fantasy, it's Gil. And yeah, it's just it's hard to keep track of what the money's called. The random encounters, there's not any random encounters. You can see them walking around. But anyway, we'll go back to the treasure chest here. And the best way to get in, you can just open the treasure chest. I can just go down here and click on Get, and it will open the treasure chest. But more than half of the treasure chests are booby-trapped. So if you have a paladin with cleric magic or a cleric, you just go to magic and click the open spell, and it will automatically open the chest. It costs magic, but your magic regenerates as you walk, and you get whichever in the chest. And see, it's in there, it says ARG trap, but Moon avoided it. So you will always avoid the trap if you use the magic spell. If you use the open spell. If you don't use the open spell, you may or may not dodge it, and you'll get poisoned or something. You have to go and heal yourself in the town or something. Okay, so that's that. Now another random encounter here that's more or less random. Same enemies here, so we'll move this guy over here, this guy over here, and do nothing with the cleric. I kind of stole my paladin's name from another YouTuber who I actually watched part of a walkthrough of this game. Actually, I watched the walkthrough, parts of it, a long time ago, and it's actually what made me want to play this game before I actually even owned the cartridge. As Magmawk, I'll put his link below. He's a cool YouTuber, does all kinds of Let's Plays. I'm actually currently watching his Let's Play of Deadly Towers, which is a game that looks rather interesting, and I'd like to pick up a copy just to play. I've played the ROM of it a little bit, and it looks really hard and it looks very frustrating. But yeah, I am watching his Let's Play of that at the moment. And he's also he's doing several games at once. I think he's playing Final Fantasy V right now too, and he's funny. Magmawk, go check him out. And I'm not sure if he does a complete Let's Play of this game, but it's certainly several videos long. But anyway, he named his Paladin Moon, and I really liked the name, so it stuck. I liked it. So now I use it in a lot of games. Okay, now I'm actually going to put my my cleric to work. You see Nova and Moon's HP is down quite a bit. I mean, they're still 130, 120, but I'm going to go ahead and heal because, like I said, your magic regenerates as you walk. Even during battle, it regenerates. So, yeah, there's no sense in not healing if you need to be healed. So yeah, that's the basic battle system. Another feature that I don't care for, but it does make it more realistic, I guess, is the food. You have food rations, and you have to buy the food, which is fine. Below the third line on the name bar, it says F, and then there's a number beside it, a 4-digit number. 294 is what it's at right now for all the characters. And that's how much food they have. And what I don't like about it is even when you're in town, you're walking across town, you eat. It's like, who does that? You're just walking across town and you eat. I can understand the food decreasing while you're in the overworld, but why on earth would it decrease while you're just walking through a town? There, see, we're down to 293 now. I don't know. Just kind of a quirky little feature, and I don't know if it's different in Ultima 4 or not, but it's like that here. Here's the first town. This is the grocery store. You talk to this dude, you can buy food. And the weapons and armory is up here. You buy armor from this guy and weapons from this guy. And then there's also, this is like a bar, I think. I haven't figured out exactly what this guy does. It says, welcome to the pub. It's 10 gold pieces for a drink. Would you like one? I haven't figured out what the drink does. So, yeah. Then you can talk to people and figure out what's going on. They'll all ask you, help us. Are you really going to fight Exodus? So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm going to do that for you. Menu screen. You press the select button. You can go over to another screen here. Apparently, you get a horse later in the game. You don't have any horses right now. But you talk, magic. You can go to the people who have spells. The only people who have spells right now. Actually, Moon knows an undead and open spell. That's the paladin. And Zav knows repel, missile, and light. And Kai knows undead, open, heal, glow, rise, and sink. Not sure what those spells do. I haven't looked into it yet. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. Fight is if you want to go ahead and have an encounter with someone who's standing by you. Status is how you can look at like your levels and stuff. Your strength, dexterity, intelligence, which is your black magic ability, wisdom, which is your white magic ability, and your max MMP is your max MP, and MHP is your max HP, of course. Experience, pretty self-explanatory, and gold, how much gold you have, and then you can click on the person, a character, to get the description. It's a human ranger, and can see what weapons they have available, and the one with a little asterisk beside it is the one that's equipped. I'm using the blowgun and the bronze armor right now on my ranger. My paladin has a blowgun and the bronze armor as well. My lark has the blowgun and cloth armor. That's the one thing about the lark, they're not able to use anything besides cloth armor, which sucks, but I plan on using them as more for their black magic and for the long range weapons, keeping them in the background. Same with the cleric. Cleric has got the mace and leather armor right now, but really the point of my cleric is to stay back and heal people. So got 2 attackers, a blaster, and a healer. So yeah, there's the one of this town. And a castle up here. It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you walk in, it's this big, long entryway that's slow and takes a long time to walk up. Over to the left is the inn, where you go to save your game. It's where we came from, it's where we started. You come here and you save your game. Sure. It doesn't heal you like it does in the inn in Final Fantasy or Dragon Warrior, but it is where you go to save. And over here, I don't know what's in there. I haven't even talked to this guy. Only the brave venture beyond this point. Okay, dude. You gotta be careful of several things too. Like up here, I don't know what's over there, but if I were to walk another step, I would fall into the water and die. It sucks. My characters are always dying when I'm off exploring because I'm not paying attention. And this is the hospital. This is where you go to heal certain ailments, and you can cure cold, cure poison, resurrect. And I think if you give blood, you get money. I think is what that does. I'm not sure. But resurrect takes 500 gold pieces. And that's another thing. Make sure you don't like put all your eggs in one basket and like give all your gold to just one person. Because if that person dies, you're screwed. So make sure you kind of divvy out the gold a little bit. You can just give, just pick another character to give it to. And also over here is your food function. Like if one person dies and you have to go resurrect them, obviously they're not going to be eating while they're dead. So you go and you click food, and it shares the food, distributes it evenly. And also when you buy food, like if one person has just a ton of money, you can just that one person buy all the food, and then just click the share food. So that way you don't have to share money and buy food individually. I'm to a point now in the game where I'm waiting for a ship to come in. So basically you just go in either the castle or the town, and it resets the enemies and stuff outside, and a ship will come, and I can fight the pirates that are on the ship, and in turn become a pirate myself and take the ship. I did it once. I fought the pirates, but I died a lot. So that's that. Like I said, I mean, I'm not very far. Oh, I don't want to fight that thing. Jeez. I'm not very far in the game. Let's go and fight this guy. Fight some other kind of enemy before I shut off the video here and quit boring you to death. We got some golems here. I think is what they were. Golems or titans. I can't remember. These guys take a little bit more. To kill. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Moon. There's something to making your hits more accurate. because you can miss a lot, and it's very frustrating, you know, when you're trying to play and you're trying to win a battle and you can't hit anything, so you just keep missing like that. There's something to that. Supposedly, like, if their right foot is forward when you attack, the attack will be successful. But if your right foot is not forward, then the attack will not be successful. It's a big pain in the ass, really, because then you gotta like watch their feet and time your hits just right. My ranger's still trying to attack the same one. Jeez, can't nothing. Gosh, these guys suck. I don't know if they get any experience for healing. I wish they would. I actually hate that there's like a bit of flicker on this game. Especially because like your characters are supposed to flash when it's their turn, and you can't always tell because the screen keeps flickering. Dang it. Get low. Come on. There. Jeez, about time. 82 gold pieces. Yay me. I'm gonna heal now. It's nice that your MP regenerates because there is no place to stop and heal, like the inns and stuff. That as far as I can tell, if there is, I haven't found it yet. Even one where you have to like pay. It probably is, and some guys watching this be like, "You jackass! It's right there." I do not want to fight that dragon. Go away, dragon. I'm sure you're all very much bored to death. I just healed someone who didn't need to be healed. It's hard to tell, like, too, like, what your HP is, because that screen doesn't pop up unless you sit there and wait. It's kind of a pain to do, especially because, like, at least at this low level, that takes, like, 36 points, 36 hit points to heal there, so it takes, like, 10 times. So you just gotta walk around in circles and regenerate your MP and heal yourself. I don't know. If I find a place to heal, I'll let you know. But till then, that's enough Ultima for now. So, Doomwaves here, out. Thanks for watching.